What up, guys? It's your boy, Grizzly Martian, dude. Facebook was putting the Ray-Ban link on my videos. It didn't put it on videos where I had hashtags of Ray-Ban shit, but then it put it on a random one that was like a tiny portion that I used Ray-Ban footage, and then it was like a whole bunch of other stuff. And they put it on that one for some reason. No hashtags, nothing. You couldn't even see the glasses. And the footage I used from the Ray-Bans was a small portion of the whole thing. But after that, I made a post directed at them and said, hey, if you're not going to be paying me, don't put your fucking link in my videos. And, I mean, maybe it just automatically stopped doing it, but after that, haven't seen it pop up on any of the ones where I'm using the Ray-Bans. Which is funny. Good call, Facebook. Because if you watched that episode yesterday, I put the main chunk of what I was talking about with the Ray-Bans, I put that over on Facebook. So, good call to not endorse your product when I'm saying stuff like that. And I mean, I hope you just keep it off. Well, either way, if you put it on, pay me if anybody uses it, or just keep it off. Because if you start putting it on, maybe I'll start finding new hidden features every week. I was making some videos, which quite a few people saw them, but it makes sense with what I was talking about, because you might have heard that the mayor of LA stepped down from her position because she pled guilty to being a foreign agent for China, working for China, and pushing PRC Chinese propaganda and shit. What? And apparently, I even went a little bit deeper into it because there was this dude named Yang Chen back in 2022 who worked at MIT and apparently got $29 million from China for continuing his research and doing stuff, and the same thing, pushing Chinese propaganda, but through the institute there. I was searching for a different word, but I can't think of it, so through the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's Massachusetts, right? But, so, that dude, Yang Chen, was actually, apparently, colluding with, I think her name is Eileen Chang or something. And that was back in 2022 when he got found and caught. But, so she's probably, been pushing that propaganda for quite some years. And it's funny, too, because I found this other clip of Hillary Clinton talking with Rachel Maddow over on MSNBC on her show.
What I make of it is this is as big a sign of a guilty conscience or a real fear that you could possibly have. The only other adversary of ours who's anywhere near as good as the Russians is China. So why should Russia have all the fun? And since Russia is clearly backing Republicans, why don't we ask China to back us?
I hereby tonight ask China.
That's right. And not only that, China, if you're listening, why don't you get Trump's tax returns? I'm sure our media would richly reward you.
It's so weird, dude. How is that? And Rachel Maddow was like, yep. That sounds great. Yes. Since the Republicans are working for Russia with no evidence, we should definitely work with China to get back at them, to even the playing field. What? Not only two wrongs don't make a right, but one of those wrongs was like, apparently a bunch of bullshit, and if you participated in all of that Russiagate hoax, you're now being investigated by the Department of Justice. So, I just find it strange that she was saying that about China back in 2019. Nothing has really actually ever come out about Russian collusion with any of the politicians, really. But I just mentioned 2 cases. There's probably more that I don't even know about. But 2 very big, prominent cases of direct Chinese influence in American institutions and or government and politics. Interesting, huh? Should we try out the glasses one more time just to make sure everything's still in order? Okay. So far, so good. Nothing seems too strange. What are you doing, dude? Scared the shit out of me.
Are you gonna be done soon? I wanted to play Xbox.
I mean, yeah, can you just give me a second? I'm right at the end. I'm just finishing things up.
Hurry up! The power was out for hours!
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I need to finish the battle pass in Fortnite. You always do this. Fuck.
Okay. So, yeah, everything seems good.